All right, another night, another stream. Welcome to the late night stream. Gonna have to do two of these this week because my internet was not working yesterday. Hi Vangala, hi Sentry, welcome to the late night stream. So glad you two can make it. We're doing something special for the late night stream. So yesterday I prepared the outlines for a drawing on my drawing app on my phone. Thank God it has like a cloud save thing, so it'll show up on the computer. Hopefully, I just gotta kind of like load it in essentially, but it saves to a cloud so I can access it on my phone and on my computer. So I was able to still set up this drawing for tonight, but I did the outlines for it. All I gotta do is, get all set up and all of that. I gotta check and make sure though that I did upload it to the cloud. Looks like I did. Maybe. Just in case I'm gonna like redo it again. Just to make sure it's like all updated, all there, all good. Um, Yep, I got essentially yoink it from my phone. I'll have all the like layers separated out, but I did all the outline work for it. And I got the like eye on my character situated, and I got also like a little accessory on them as well that I'm not doing any shading for really. Alright, let's go live. And then I'm gonna have to set it up again, so I got rid of my like little like screen capture thing because I can open up Ibis Pay, but since it's not a game, it won't work. So let's see, display capture. No, it was screen capture. Yeah, I don't want to capture my entire monitor. I guess we'll just call it drawing, because that's what I'm mainly gonna use it for, really. And then, boom, there we go, and then I gotta adjust it again. It's I hate having to set this up. I wish I had just like remembered. Okay, where's the center? I think that's the center. Alright, that's good enough. Hold on, I don't want to show off all my art, so we will switch over for a moment. I don't like showing off all of my art. There it is, right there. Show up, please. Please show up. Here we go. And I gotta move it down so I can show me in the chat. Yes. So this is it. I have to like hit this funky little button right here and it'll fully load in. There we go. That's the drawing. If you cannot tell what we are doing, let me pull up chat real quick. I am basically doing this. I'm jumping on the art trend and making a Billsona. Basically you take like a character you have, or you make a character and you have them make a deal with Bill Cipher, and he like possesses their body. So that's what that is. So we're making a Bill Sona today. Very excited. I can't believe it. It's like yellow triangles in my soup. Alright. But yes, I worked on this quite a lot last night. Oh shit, I don't have a reference image for my character. For context though, I do, if you guys have looked at my TikTok, if not, please go check it out. It should be linked. But, on my TikTok, I use Gacha Life and like Gacha Club and all those like gacha related apps. Because it just makes it easy for me. I can it helps me make stories better and all that good shebang. So I do use that. Not like one of those cringy people though, where it's like I make super like cringy stories or messed up stories or anything like that. Like I would say I make pretty decent content. Uh so yeah, I will be using like a gotcha reference image because that's the best one I have. Thank you, Vangala, for that little emoji reaction. Alright, now that I have to kind of do things weirdly, so I sent a picture over to an alt account I have on Discord, and then I'm literally just saving the image, and then I'm going to import it into Ibis. Get rid of all these other references. 'Cause shut up. We're not doing we're not doing the lamb or November. Hoping it's in here. I don't think it's in here. Yeah, it's not in here. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. There we go. There we go. What's my? It's it's also a special character. This isn't just an OC I have. This is a Spider-Sona specifically. So Bill Cipher has possessed the Spider-Sona. So I'm switching it up a little. Not only is it just like an original character, it's a Spider-Sona. Wait a there's a Bill Cipher in my soup. Hey, stop drinking my pool. Climation Bill Cipher skin. Though I missed that one. That's such a good skit though. It perfectly encapsulates Bill Cipher. So for this drawing, even though my character's eyes are orange, I am doing an orange outline eye. The actual eye itself is going to be a yellow eye because it's Bill Cipher. They're being possessed by Bill Cipher, and so they will have a yellow eye. I don't know where I even put the eyeball, really. Where, okay, I need to know where I put the eye. Oh, it's this layer right here. It's literally the bottom layer. Okay, great. So I can delete that later. The the red is there to basically help me be like, hey, that is the eye. That is where the eye is going. So it gives me a basis. Now for this drawing is going to be a lot of the same of what I do. I'm not doing the whole like, oh, here's a swab color there. No, in this one we are going to take from the image itself because it's all the colors that I want. However, for hair, with black hair, I don't do that. I don't know why that layered thing popped up. That was weird. But with I don't know why. What the hell? No, that's okay. Wait, it's really like that? No, it's not supposed to be like that. Okay, let's fix this. Okay. Sorry, I'm just now realizing that like the outline color is not exactly black. It's like a weird thing going on there. So I gotta fix the outlines real quick. Then we will go into coloring. So the reason why I did outlines the day before is because I find that outlines takes the longest time for me. The second longest thing that the second longest time I get on something is coloring. Coloring is also pretty long, but line art is the longest because I have to go slow with it. Cause well, I can't go fast with it. Like if you can't see, the hair looks like it's sketchy. I'm doing this for a reason though on this drawing specifically, and that's because I feel like Bill would have, despite this character, my Spider-Sona is a very like they like to keep themselves kept together. I feel like Bill gives off more chaotic energy. So why the fuck would he care about keeping the hair nice and neat looking? So that's why it looks a little sketchy. I'm kind of thinking of it as like there's like hair sticking out essentially. That's kind of my thought process there. But for everything else though, I do have to take my time on it to make sure I get everything down properly. And I keep going to my layers thing. I like to double check and make sure that I am on the correct layer. Now normally when I do this, I actually do coloring and line art at the same time. Like I will like when I do it, I'll do like the body first. So I'll sketch out the body and then I'll color in the body. I didn't do that this time because line art, I wanted line art to be separate. Trying to show it off, but also so that way I'm not like just doing shading or just doing some of the line art and some of the coloring and then all of the shading. So that's why I am doing it like this. It gives you guys an opportunity to see the line art before I add any color. So you guys get like at least a little bit of like the before. Now if you guys can't see, which is what? So, if you guys can't see, I do have some lines going underneath certain things. So, like, body has lines underneath the like clothing lines, and the like hair is going underneath the body, and this, that, and everything. So the reason why I do that is because then when I go in and shade later, I do like this like clipping thing. Uh, if I try to color, if I try to color kind of sort of outside the lines, then it allows me to then shade better and it looks nicer, I feel like. You don't have to do that. You can literally like just follow the edge, but again, kind of doing it outside the lines is actually beneficial for me because that way it tells me, okay, this is how far out it goes. And it tells my brain, hey, just go a little bit further outside of this. And then I'm like, okay, great. And then it all lines up. It all lines up in the end. Now, since I've already got all my line art down, what I'm doing is I'm going up by layer. So like I did the back hair first because it is the bottommost layer. I am not counting the eye. The eye is not staying around. That's why it's in red. Is because I'm not doing an outline for the eye or any of that. That thing does not get an outline. That thing gets its own special thing. It just gets its own coloring layer. So we do that later. So that's why it's the bottommost layer, and that's why I'm not touching it. But the bottommost line layer was the back hair, so I started with the back hair. Now I'm moving up to the body. And I'm going to literally yoink the color off of this. Because that's the color of skin that I want her to have. And you might be thinking, she has glasses on in the picture. Why doesn't she have glasses on here? Well, my thought is, well, Bill Cipher does not need glasses. My character needs glasses. Bill Cipher does not need glasses. So therefore, why would he keep glasses? So my character is not getting glasses this time. However, she is getting a nice sweater. and a nice pair of like bell-bottom jeans or like loose cuffed jeans, because that's an outfit she is iconically wearing. But it also fits with Bill Cipher because dark colors. I feel like with Bill's top hat and bow tie, he would wear like a dark suit. Albeit though he has messy hair, but like that's him, that's chaos. So now, since I'm working with a light color, it is really hard to see on this. You can go for a white checkered, but typically what I do is I instead go for black checkered. It allows the white color to stick out better against the dark background, and I can just go in rather nicely with it. You see, it's not super, it doesn't clash that much with the background if you use a dark background. And once again, I am kind of using all of it, but I'm not super afraid of going beyond the outlines on this layer. However, when I do get to the hair layer, that's when I gotta worry about outlines in the head area. But in areas like this, it's okay for me to do that. Like, that's fine. Am I going to exactly do that and keep that intentionally? No. But if it happens on like accident and I get like a little bit on the outside, then that is a-okay. This is an instance where it is a-okay to draw outside the lines. Nobody's gonna get upset at you. And if people do get upset at you, then they're stupid. Because they clearly, well, it's not that they clearly don't know what they're doing. They're probably very particular about it. I'm not particular about it. I find that it's just easier to do what I am doing than to go inside the lines for everything. Because it's just so particular. Because people are just so particular sometimes. But see, here I have to worry about going outside the lines. Because this is a bottom layer. It's not a top layer. With the mouth, it does not matter, because the mouth is the top layer, so it will eventually get colored in. Although, when I, man, I wish I could draw. You have bad drawings, my love. You do not have bad drawings, and I feel like anybody can be an artist if they just put themselves out there. Will you be like Van Gogh? Probably not. And that is a-okay, because you can be your own Van Gogh, I'd say. Everyone can be their own Van Goghs. It's just a matter of picking up a pen or pencil, or in my case, a tablet, and just drawing. Just stick figures, exclusively stick figures. And that is a-okay. You know what? If you can draw stick figure fight scenes, I say that's art. Doesn't have to be super duper perfect. Okay, and I know that's a color all the same, but look at this. This is an entire body I have to do, and I have to do this one more time. Stick figure has a shadow. You know what? That works. That fits. It works. It's art. Now, I did say that I would draw in the entire body. But in this case, since most of it is covered up, this is an instance where I will bend the rules a little and say, well, it doesn't need to be the entire body. And that's because normally I would. But, this is a late night stream. That's why we're doing drawing and not Cult of the Lamb. The Cult of the Lamb, I feel like I just be like, okay, we're just gonna do an hour and that's it. But no, when I'm drawing, it's like I have to do this entire drawing and then I can end stream. So it gives you guys a chance to actually enjoy this. And actually, by me, oh, and I just realized I did not turn on you guys' music again. I always forget to do that. I just get so into it. Can't even draw a stick figure. Hey, it's okay. All it takes is a little bit of practice. Now, when I say a little bit of practice, I mean, like, this took me years to do. Like, all the stuff I do, it has taken me years to do it. Even then, I still sometimes rely on, like, free bases that, like, people are okay with other people using in order for me to get stuff. I'll admit, I used the base when I made, Kiwi's art, and that's because I'm just not very good with that type of stuff. I still have to use references for hands, because hands, really suck for me. I cannot draw hands for shit. But regardless, I say it is okay. Heck, I may not ever get to the day where I can't, use a base. I think I will always eventually have to go back and use, like, a base to make my art on. But the main thing is, you get to a point where you feel confident enough to share your art. I feel pretty confident in sharing my art, so I probably won't show off the speed paint, because, you know, technically the entire speed paint is here. The only thing that's missing is, you know, outlines. But I will kind of be posting like a little skit video. Probably. And I'll use like a mixture of drawing and gotcha and make it like look really shitty in the beginning, and then like suddenly it's like boom, it's this. You know? But yeah, this will be kind of like the speed paint. Except, you know, it's not speedy, it's just a paint. I mean, it can be a speed paint though if you like do like the replay feature and like speed it up all the way. Then it's like a speed paint. Actually, I could do that, and you guys can see like in the corner like the shit. And you can kind of see in the corner like the progression of the artwork as I go. See, you can see me drawing in that little corner box. But I will switch between the reference and the not reference, so that way you guys can kind of watch the drawing in the corner as it goes. Alright. No, never be afraid to like jump into drawing and like try out new things. That's how I kind of got down my eventual art style and like my style of rendering and all of that is I experimented a lot. Like on this app, the hair pen that I use, I ended up kind of making that. I mean, I used someone else's for reference. But like I made my own like art pen for hair specifically. So that way I have a nice like hair texture for all of my drawings. Like originally I didn't do a hair texture for my hair. All the hairs I ever did, they were just flat, like this. All they had was shading on them, and that was it. But I developed the hair texture because I experimented. Same goes for the eyes. The way I shade the eyes, both the inside eye and like the eyelash and all of that, I picked up that shading from a mix of looking at like gotcha drawings. So I mean, this one's different because like this is custom made. I made the eye the way I wanted it to, but like in other like older ones, they didn't have like this unique one, so I had to, do other things with it. But regardless, I developed the way I do everything in my art because I experimented. And see, this is one of the reasons why I decided not to color in the entire body with, because then I was gonna go over all of that with these. So, like I said, normally I would, especially on drawings that show off more of the body. Like with Kiri's, I did the entire body. But on this one, it just is not worth it, unfortunately. And, this drawing stream is probably gonna go until at least 11 o'clock for me, so I would like it to end at a reasonable time. Not saying that, like, once 11 o'clock rolls around, I'm gonna be like, alright, time for stream to end. No, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Even though already it'll be like a 2.5-hour stream. No. I want this to be like a genuine drawing stream, like I've done in the past, where I like do one full face drawing and then call it a night, because it's a 2-hour drawing. Alright, so if you see over here, the outline for the shirt cuts off, and then the outline for the pants jumps on, and then the shirt comes back. Normally in these instances, I wouldn't do it like this. I wouldn't do it like this either. Well, I would do it like this, where the thing gets cut off. I would not, however, do it like this. If you can see, I kind of went under the fingers. And that's because I felt like it was close enough where I can be like, okay, it won't look atrocious from a distance. Normally, though, when stuff goes over things, I don't do an outline for the thing that's on the bottom. I only do an outline for the thing that's on the top. And then if the thing on top just so happens to be going under the layer of the thing that's on the bottom, then I get really careful when it comes to coloring in. But in this instance, I just did an outline, and I'm going to, oh god, I'm still going to be careful, but I won't have to be nearly as careful. So, there's that. So no, I would not normally do like an outline like that. I would normally do an outline like this, where it ends and then it starts back up again at some point. So how was everyone's days today? I want to hear about my chat today on this cozy little late night stream. Tell me all the good things that happened, all your woes, all your troubles. Don't worry, Reaper's gonna take all your woes away, make them go bye-bye, cause having bad days suck. And I want my chat to always have good days. I honestly hope you all have a good day, because it honestly breaks my heart whenever I hear that you guys don't have good days, because it makes me feel bad. I just want you all to have good, comfy, cozy days. nice relaxing music, honestly. It gets me in a little bit of a hippie mood. But nope, I am determined to complete this entire drawing, rendering included. Not just coloring, but also rendering. Before I will end the stream. Alright. Now you can go in with big pen. Big strokes. Big strokes. Honestly, I'm thinking of maybe adding some like yellow fade into the hair, because whenever people draw Bill, they usually draw him with yellow hair, and when they do Billsonas, they might add like a yellow streak of hair into someone's hairstyle if they don't already. Why is there a streak of black in there? That's weird. Let me fix that real quick. Go on the top layer, I go pop, I go pop, I go pop, I go. There we go. And then we go to that. I don't think I used, yeah, I did not use the pants color. I used a dark color for it. Yeah, I used a 9, so we gotta use like a 60. See, with like blacks and all that, usually I don't take from the like reference image. Actually, speaking of which, I need to fix the outlines again, I'm just realizing. And I do shirt outlines, do shirt and pants combos. If they are touching, what I will do is I will make the pants the top outline. Because usually legs go over torso, not torso going over legs. So I make the pants the top outline. We will keep the shirt outline just for simplicity's sake. But because I want to go back and erase it and then mess it up. So we will keep it for simplicity's sake, but it is now technically the pants outline. But why I do that is, and I completely messed up there, but it's not that big of a deal. That was a blanket layer. Why I do that is so that way, when I do this, usually I have the pants layer and pants outline and all that on top of the shirt. Because usually pants go over shirt, not shirts going over pants. I know that sounds weird, but in drawing, that's how it does it. I am not using a drawing tablet. I have a touchscreen computer. It's a laptop. That's what I also do all my streaming on. Not recommended, because I don't even have a desk, so, all in my bed. So it can't get hot and spicy in my bed. It is fine. but I have a touchscreen computer, so I am still using my fingers to do all this. But that's why I actually like this app. I got it on my phone. It was originally a phone app before it became a computer app that you could get. So well, yes, they did adapt it for computers, so I can like use my mouse to zoom in, and like where my mouse is will determine where it zooms into. I do still prefer a finger. Everyone is different though. If you think using an art pen or using a mouse is easier than using a finger, that is a-okay. I prefer using my finger because I've used it for so long that I've become super accurate with it. Not for me, honestly. And again, the reason why is because I've just used my finger for so long that I feel like I am more accurate with a finger than I am with a pen. However, it is different for everyone. Some people find it easier with a mouse because they've been using it for so long. Some people just find it easier using a pen. And you know what? I say whatever way makes you feel comfortable and whatever way is better for you, I am not going to diss you on that. I wouldn't care if you use, like, your big toe to draw. As long as it is comfortable for you, is easy for you, and is what you are most comfortable using, I will not diss you on whatever body part or whatever thing or whatever tool you use to draw with. Because all that matters is you get some phenomenal art out of it, or what you think is phenomenal art. It doesn't matter what other people say about your art, or what tools you use, or this, or that, or anything. I say what makes you happy, and what makes you successful is all that matters. Now, if you can't tell, I haven't changed the checkered background for these darker colors. The reason why is because I find that unless that, like, for this kind of background, even dark colors are easy to see on it. The lighter backgrounds, though, it's a lot harder to see any light colors on it. Super easy to see dark colors on it, but super hard to see light colors on it. So usually whenever I switch over to this dark mode, I usually keep it on dark mode for the rest of the drawing, because it is just easier. And there might be like some colors that for some reason just look too dark on this, and hard to see on this dark background. That's when I'll like switch over to the light background. But mostly, once I switch over to the dark background, I usually stay on the dark background. It just makes it easy. Then use stick figure to represent what I mean. Dude! I could never pose my stick figures like that. My stick figures were all doing A poses. You can pose your stick figures, and you made a remarkable chair in your example. Hold on. I would like to show this off real quick, if you don't mind. Is it okay if I show this off? I'd like your permission before I do, because I don't want you to feel uncomfortable on my stream. Am I okay to show it to the class? Alright. Hold on, I'm going to back out of this real quick. Oh my god, and then I have to... That's the great thing about this, is you can flip it to be however... You can flip it to be however you want, but... Yeah, Alright. So, let's... Real quick... I'm gonna change this over to my browser. I did open up on my browser, so no Discord stuff is getting leaked today. But this is Century's artwork. Look at this. It's phenomenal. It's stick figure, yes. Most people would see it as basic. I see it, though, as its own form of art, in a way. Like, I like how, like, you actually made, like, a chair, and this chair looked really nice. My chairs would just be, like, the normal like 6. Like no dimension, no depth to the chair at all. You gave the chair depth without using any shadows. And you gave the thing emotion without giving it a face. I can feel, man, I ain't want to do this no more looking at it. Yeah, I can tell that this man doesn't want to do anything no more. He's like, oh, I'm so sick and tired. I'm just done. I'm just done. That it's great. If you can capture emotion in something, if you can capture emotion in a drawing, that is art. This is art. I don't care how many people say, oh, it's basic, oh, it's not art. This is art. This is what I consider art. If you can put emotion into art, if you can put emotion into something you made, it's art. So great job, Century. I wanted to show it off, because I think it is a great example of what I think art is. So I am glad you let me show that off. But yes, that is what I mean by something can be art even if it's basic. Yes, I will even admit, a stick figure is something very basic. I say what I do is kind of complex. Maybe not as complex as like stuff like Van Gogh, but like in terms of like stick figures, mine is complex and stick figures is simplistic. But he put emotion into it, and that is art. And I will not argue with art. You can do a lot with stick figures, actually. It's super easy to manipulate and maneuver stick figures in animation than it would be to manipulate something like this drawing I'm doing. So I think it is art, and I think it is beautiful. Also, I hope you're not actually feeling like that, because the title of the image was How I Be Feeling. I hope you're not actually feeling that way. If you are, then go treat yourself. Get yourself like a cookie or something. I have plenty of cookies in the fridge. With some chalky milk, too. Go get yourself a cookie and a chalky milk. God, I love drawing, but like, especially on my computer, it doesn't really happen all that much on my phone, but like, especially on my computer, it really gives my arm a workout. There's a lot of back and forth repetitive motion. But yeah, if it wasn't obvious from the fact that I make it Billsona, I have gotten back into Gravity Falls again because of the Book of Bill and all the stuff going on TikTok right now with Bill, Baby Bill, and all of that. Like, it's great though, because I really liked Gravity Falls growing up. And admittedly, I hadn't seen the entire series before. I had seen like quite a bit of it, but there was a lot that I had missed in my childhood because it wasn't like all recorded like it is now with like Roku's and stuff, where you can just like see every episode of like of every series, like every season, every episode, and all that. Like it was all like you had to watch it live, and they would play them randomly. Well, if they weren't like in order, like if the series wasn't like coming out at the time, like being released, they would do the episodes in random. like in a random order. So like you had to have been watching the series as it came out, otherwise you wouldn't have seen them all. And even then, like you had to make sure you were watching them at the right time. So I will admit I missed a lot, probably quite a few episodes growing up. So I'm going back and I'm like rewatching Gravity Falls again, and it's great. I love it. I love the humor. I love the comedy. I love all of it. Alright, now you can see here I'm turning off the skin layer, and that's so that way I can make sure I'm seeing the teeth, the white of the teeth as I put them down. Although I will admit I do see Bill having more yellow teeth. In this case, I'm just giving them white teeth. Because even though they are taking over their body, the only thing that really changes is their eye color. As far as I'm aware, their body itself does not change. So unless Bill is spending a long time in his body, their teeth ain't getting white. Or at least it will take a long, their teeth ain't getting yellow. But, it will eventually. Although I will say, I do like how in the face it looks a little more sickly than it does the rest of the body. I think I want to make it the body look a little more sickly. That'll be nice. Also, if you can't tell, there is no bottom outline for the eyelash layer. It's because I feel like you don't always need an outline for eyes. Just kind of like make your own outline, if you will, with just the eye white, and I think it looks better. And I need to fix it up because I honestly did not realize how badly this was. There we go. Now, usually I do 2 eyes, but I wanted to do 1 eye in this drawing since it's Bill Cipher. Bill Cipher only has 1 eye. So I wanted to show only 1 eye and have the other one be covered up by hair, because I thought that would really add to symbolism with obviously the 1 eye having literally Bill Cipher over it in the form of a little pin. And I feel like the next stream I do, the next late night stream I do, it will be on either Friday or Saturday, one of those 2 days. I'm still kind of debating because both days kind of really suck. Probably Friday though, most likely. And I might do another drawing stream. And I might do this again, where I do a Billsona, but it'll still be the same character. It's just since this person is a Spider-Sona, it's a Sona on top of a Sona. It's great. But since this person is a Spider-Sona, I don't know. Oh, why I did split up everything, kind of. But then since this character is a Spider-Sona, they obviously have a spider suit. So I want to think of like, oh, but what would happen if Bill Cipher gets his hands on a Spider-Man? And what would the spider suit look like? I can actually show off. I did a drawing of the spider suit. I will show off that drawing. If I don't remember, remind me. I'm relying on you, Sentry. But if I don't remember, remind me to show off the picture of my Spider-Sona suit. I had to use a reference image for that one. I made it a while ago, but it was back when I was still in my Spider-Man phase, because because Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse came out, and like I immediately latched on to like Miguel O'Hara. I was one of those people who like really liked Miguel O'Hara because he's cool and all that. So like I made the Spider-Sona. They're actually German. Their name. I made them a trans spider character too. So his preferred name is Andrew, but their whole thing is that they're like closeted because his parents are really like homophobic and transphobic and all that. But like he has a like a sweet little girlfriend and a best friend who he pretends he's dating since his parents still think that he's girl and that he's straight when he's very much the opposite. He's a boy and he likes girls. But as Spider-Blue, the Spider-Billsona, like they have like a voice module on like their face. It kind of looks like a metal gas mask, but they have like a voice module on their face that shifts their voice to make them sound masculine while they are swinging around as the titular Spider-Blue. But his preferred name is Andrew. His real name is Andrea. But like he's Andrea Albert. Very German. Yeah, that's my Spider-Sona right there. And this is them. This is what they look like without the suit. Although when they are in the suit, they also have like a binding effect on the chest. So like his stars are there. He doesn't get chest when he's Spider-Blue because why would he want one? Alright, there is colors. And I am almost an hour into the stream. I had a feeling it would take about that long. Alright, let's do the eyeball real quick. I gotta hide that, and I gotta hide the skin. And then boom. And like I said in the beginning, even though Andrew has orangish, like amber, brownish eyes, they don't get that. They get it for the outline because, I mean, it makes sense for the outline. It's their original eye. But for Bill, he gets yellow eye. A pure yellow eye, like a almost like a snaky slit in the middle. Alright, it's on the right layer. Color that in. And then boom, look at that. And then we just delete that bottom layer because we don't need it anymore. And then what I can do is I can go on it and I can move this around wherever I want. So if I want it down here, I can have it down here. If I want it up here, I can have it up here. And I can even shrink it or grow it. But I want it to be small. So that way it kind of looks like she's got like a crazy eye effect. I am pretty good at making crazy eyes, I will admit. For me, it's not that hard to make it look like they're crazy. In fact, sometimes I like to add an effect where, like, a very subtle effect, but to make it look like their eye is shaking. See? Sometimes I do it on both sides. Sometimes it's just as effective on one side. We're gonna do it on both sides. And I'm gonna do it in yellow to make it look all the more crazy. But usually I do it in like a light gray to make it kind of fit in with this. But I think the yellow makes it look all the more unnatural. And that's what we want. Bill Cipher is very unnatural. He's chaotic. He's a demon. You know, that's him. That's his whole trick. He's a demon. Alright. Now it's time for us to do shading. Or, as artists like to call it, rendering. I don't care what you call it, honestly. Alright. Start with white. Let's get out the hairbrush. Wait, no, we gotta start with hair. The one that kind of gives me all the different colors of white. And see, I do have the bottom hair on a different layer than the top hair, and that is because the bottom hair goes behind the head, top hair goes in front of the head. So it's just easier to have them on two different layers. That, if we go, whoop, go up, we go in with the like normal hair color. And then we go in with a darker color. I'm gonna go with like a nice pitch black. Because, I mean, she does have black hair. The only reason why I don't go full pitch black for black hair is so that way it'll allow me to then go in and do shading, or in this or even in this case, do like a nice darker color underneath. I wouldn't be able to do shading or any of that stuff if the hair was completely black. So I usually go for like a dark gray like this. So that way it still fits. See, look at that. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Perfect. I'll let a little bit of my Boston accent slip out because I do have grandparents who lived in Boston and all that. So like I do kind of carry around a bit of a Boston accent, even if I'm not originally from there. But see, I usually use like a somewhat big brush, and I kind of do it like that. That way I know that like I'm getting outside of it, and it gives a better shading effect, in my opinion. You might be thinking, well, but if you do the shading like you're doing it right now, where's the lighting coming from? And I say, in this case, screw the lighting, because it makes it look better and it makes it look not flat. See, look at how not flat that is. It gives it depth. What we want is depth. Alright, now, so that way I do not get any mixed up or anything, even though I'm not worried about that. We are going to do the top hair now. Alright, did make another layer. Now, I did add this little ahiego, whatever it's pronounced, on my character. Depending on what kind of style you're going for, you can make it kind of expressive. You can You can like make it slump whenever the person's sad, or you can make it stand straight up when they're excited or surprised, or things like that. Have fun with it. If you aren't going for that though, then that's okay. You can like ruffle it up in like certain like situations. But I say always have always have fun with it. And like I said in my last drawing stream video, I mean, always make sure you go light first when you're putting down that base layer, and then go for the natural hair color. Go for the hair color you're going for. Go in the opposite direction when you're putting down your first layer. Put down your base hair color. Go closer to the color you're doing, and then go right back to the natural hair color. So like in this case, since the hair is basically supposed to be black, I go white instead, then the dark gray, then the black, and then back to the dark gray. Blonde, go with like a dark dirty blonde, light blonde, or white, and then back down to blonde. Do it like that, and trust me, it will give your hair the depth that it needs. It makes it look, it gives it more like shadows within the hair strands. Or in lighter hair, more lighting that it needs. It makes it helps tilt the hair in the direction it's supposed to be. So for blonde, it's supposed to be lighter. For black hair, it's supposed to be darker. If you do it like that, it does lean it more in that direction, and while also giving it texture. It just what. And remember, don't shade with black unless you have to. Shading with black should be like kind of a last resort, honestly, in my opinion. Now, a lot of people might tell you, oh, shade with black, it's not that bad, or this or that, whatever. You can follow them, and I won't care. But it doesn't mean I won't like stop giving you guys advice. If you decide to tell me, Weepa, shut up, I'm taking advice from someone else, I'll be like, okay, I'll still give you my advice, and you can take it or you can leave it. I sincerely hope you guys don't tell me to shut up, though. It's like, otherwise my streams would be very, very boring. Look at that. When you do it like that, it's like there's not even a barrier. It kind of looks like the hair all flows together. And that's kind of what hair does. I mean, in this case, it only works that way because the shading was so close to the line art that, like, from a distance, it looks like the hair flows together. And it does look nice like that. But in my case, I usually don't let the hair flow together because I don't want the shadings to then get wonky and then look all messed up. So in my case, I do kind of separate them a little. Hair segregation, if you will. Don't take that out of context. Segregation is not okay, though. Alright, let's see if the shading color on this is any good. Doesn't look like it. Actually, no, that looked good. Let's try it. We will try it. Alright, so in order to get that sickly look on them, I'm going to give them pretty big baggy eyes. Even sunken in eyes. So when I do sunken in eyes, I usually take the baggy eye look and I kind of bring it around down. And yes, I do add a shadow underneath the eyelashes. Eyelashes do give off some shadow, just not a big shadow. And I'll usually add some shading onto like the nose, the like tip of the nose. And then I will do this kind of shading where I will do shading around the hair. Again, you might be thinking, but Weeper, where's the... If you do that, then where the hell is the lighting coming from? And in that case, I say on art, digital art, where I am like going back in and I am like moving it out with a blur tool, it doesn't really matter because it all just gives it depth in the end. It really does. So with this one, what I'll probably do is I will like go in after this is blurred and like erase this area, because what will happen is this area right here will blend into this area, and we don't exactly want that in this case. Now with hands, shading can be hard, and what I say is just follow the underline of the fingers, and you should be relatively good. And like anywhere that looks kind of like those holes, that also works. Since this is going up above, goes like that. Oh, I think I got a little low with the pants. Yeah, I went a little over with the pants. Alright, let's bring out the eraser tool real quick. See, you might have stuff like that, and that is a-okay. The important thing is you make sure you go back. And then feet, I don't really give shading to the feet, especially if I don't draw toes. If I don't draw toes, then feet don't get much shading at all. But just because it has a little shading doesn't mean that it gets no shading at all. So make sure you shade the spot. And the great thing about the way I do my shading is if I think that the shading color is bad, like for example, I think it did work a bit better on like the facial area. If we do that, I think it did work a little better on the facial area to make her look sickly. I think on the feet area it doesn't look that good. If I wanted to, I can go back and I can fix it. Like on the feet area, I feel like the shading's a little too light, but on the like face and the hand, I think it worked exactly as I intended it to. So what I will do is I will unclip it. I will make another layer. I'll go to my color here. I'll go like, this is not dark enough, and I might go like that. What I'll do is I will literally color over the shading. Like, get out of here, nasty shading. And then I will clip it, and then move it down, and then I will clip all that, and then I will check it. I think it's now a little too dark. I will unclip it and do the same thing again until I find that balance. It's all about finding that balance. I think that looks much better. I think the feet needed a bit of a darker shading than the rest of the body. I think the face, by doing the shading from the original drawing, made the person look more sickly, and that's what we're going for. Although I might go in and go around the eyes again in this darker color. Less so than before though. Like, I'm not going as far out as I did with the first time. And that is to give it a little bit more depth. See, look, it's very, it's very mild, very, like, not noticeable, but it gives it more depth, more of a sickly hue to it. And in some cases, I might add, like, blushing. So what I'll do is I'll add another layer, I'll add some red, and bada bing, bada boom, there's some blushing. But here, we don't really want that. Because, once again, we're going for a sickly feel. Because with Bill, I feel like he's sickly, like I said, he's chaotic, he's all over the place, he's random. He also, in my opinion, might look a little sickly. Especially since he's known for being like a little bit of a masochist when in a human body. He will like physically put the human body through pain. Cause he thinks it's funny and entertaining. Not. Don't ever intentionally hurt yourself for entertainment. That's bad for you. God, it looks weird when you take away the outlines, but like so cool at the same time. It makes it look even more sickly without the outlines. God damn. But with Bill, we're going for sickly because I feel like he would, even with the spider character, put them through stuff. And by spider character, since they do live in Germany, they are resistant to the cold. That doesn't mean that they can't. With the cold though, they would get like flushed. They are weaker to the heat though, so there's that. But with my Spider-Billsona, they might look sickly going through what Bill will put them through, since, you know, healing factor. You got a healing factor, means not really all that worried about dying. It's a perfect vessel for Bill, honestly, having someone with the healing factor. Like, he'd probably have a fun old time in Deadpool's body if he could ever get a hold of it. Deadpool, though, takes me as a, even though he's goofy and all that, I take it he's smart enough to be like, I'm not going to accept a deal from a demon who wants to inhabit my body. Like, I feel like he'd go like, my body is a temple. And also, I don't think he would like Bill for making fun of all of his, like, scars and all that. Because, you know, he does have scars. Once again, anything that's underneath gets shading. It looks messy, it looks weird, it looks a little wrong. But it's all about trusting that process, because in the end, when I do blend it all in, it does look rather nice. Up here, though, it does not get shading, because it just does not fit. But everywhere else, it certainly does. Boom, look at that. And usually I might even go over a little. Go back over it. Like a line. On those areas that like just... Oops, I did not get this area all that well. But I'll go over with like a line. It kind of goes over it all. And I will kind of shade it in. I will kind of blur it in again. That way I can make sure I get it all. But this time I will blur it in really well the second time to make sure it's not super dark. See, look at that. Oh, I don't think I got that well. There we go. And then time for the pants. Nope, wrong tool. That's actually lighter than the pants, so I need to go a bit darker. At this point, I would say we're basically using black. So if you want to use black, this is a situation where I say, you can use black, and I won't hate you for it. Not that I'd hate you if you do use black at all in your drawings. I say, if you think black works as a better shader than, like, anything else, then, like, hey, you go, girl. As Jackson so famously said. Yes, I do watch The Amazing Digital Circus. I think it's actually pretty good. Despite all the content farms surrounding it. The content farms have thankfully not ruined my liking for the show. And if I have situations like this where it's kind of going over a bit, I might go back over with like an eraser. And I might erase it a bit. If I don't like it, I mean. If I do like it, if I don't hate it, I'll usually keep it around. And in this case, down here, I would kind of blend it out a little. Blend it all out a little. Make it smooth, make it even. Sometimes when you do erase, you are going other shading areas. So it's okay to make sure it's all like blended out fully. Bing ba boom. Alright, now we have the teeth and the eyes. Now I do shading on the teeth. I think we will do teeth first, because I personally like eyes the best. They are my favorite things to do shading on, because they are so fun. Just gotta make sure I'm on a different layer. And I did give them a little fang because I feel like, well, with big Spider-Billsona, I feel like they might develop canines. Even if they don't have any venom in them, because, I mean, spiders hunt and kill insects, so I feel like it just fits. But also it fits with Bill, because he's like the type of guy who would have really sharp teeth. Even though the dude has no teeth, he's a little triangle guy. Oh wait, I should, however, shade the little clip he has. Instead of shading it though, we are going to lighten it. We are going to have like a little highlight. Not too well. Boom! There we go. It took a minute there. Check my DMs as a funny. You sent me a funny? actually really funny. That is really, really funny. Alright, that's goofy. That's goofy. Alright. We are almost done with the drawing, and oh my god, we're gonna be ending it early, actually. I might have skipped a bit of time because I decided not to do the entire body. Look at me go. I saved time. So I won't be having a super duper late stream, but I will still be having like a somewhat normal-ish stream for you guys. I mean, usually I do like a 2-hour stream, so 1.5 hours isn't going to be that long for you guys, but like, still, it's enough for a late night stream. Yay! It's great. I love it. I will make another announcement on the server though, letting you guys know just exactly what day I will be doing my second stream on. So that way you guys aren't finding out of the blue. Alright, so white yellow like this will be very difficult to work with. Don't worry. Don't make it. Don't fear it. Make it fear you. Make it your little bitch baby. Of course, though, because it's a tiny eye, we need to do tiny areas for shading. Because if we don't, then it will all blend together, and then there won't be any like middle ground to it. Gosh. Oh, I pressed smudge into a blur. Whoopsie. But see, then you bring it down, and then look, it does have that transition effect. Although I think I flipped it, so let's actually. I'm gonna have to. I was gonna say I can't just do that, but then it flips up to here, or down there. I mean, to Christ. I gotta bring it up, and then I gotta situate it right. I mean, it just doesn't work. So what I'm gonna have to do is, I'm gonna have to, I will keep them in the same areas, but I will, what did I do? Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. There we go. That's the only downside of having a touchscreen is stuff like that can happen where I accidentally touch the screen and suddenly all sorts of shit is happening. But yeah, I gotta switch over the colors real quick. Alright, now I can blur it, and now it will be accurate. Nope. You don't need to add new layer already. I need to clip it first. And then add another layer. Add that little eyeshine at the bottom. This little thing. So the whiteness, the brightness down there is a little more prominent. Bing ba boom. And then we gotta add the slit eye. Gonna make it super tiny. Gonna make it black. Gonna go boom. Actually gonna make it tinier because we are going to first blend it out a little bit. That's not how I do it. Gonna do bop. Bop, bop. Bop. That looks good. And do that. And then we do that. Then we go back to the blush. And we do it again. But instead, but this time we don't blend it out. And ba-boom, ba-boom, that's the eye. Now we gotta do the eye last. Gotta give it that shine. Oh, and then we gotta add shine to the hair. I forgot to do that. Forgot to do that last time too. Alright, we're gonna take... Is that the same color? No, actually, I'm gonna take the color here. Then we go really bright with it. Almost white, essentially. Whoa! That scared me. Thank you so much for the wave, Cloud! We are doing a drawing stream where I am drawing a Billsona. For those of you who are not familiar with this, first let me introduce myself. My name is Reaper. I am an alien who crash landed on the planet Earth, decided y'all were little funky little creatures, and I decided to stick around, get invested in you guys' culture, and play games, and do art, and do all sorts of stuff with you guys. But, for those of you who do not know what Billsona is, basically, this funky little creature, this creature right here, I am not on the top layer to circle him. This funky little creature right here, that guy's name is Bill Cipher. Don't poke the eye, please, for the love of God, do not poke the eye. It really hurts, it's really sensitive. But this little guy right here, his name is Bill Cipher. He is a little demon guy, very mischievous, very bad, very naughty. He can do the thing where you make a deal with him and he will possess your body. So a lot of people, now that the Book of Bill has come out, have been getting back into Gravity Falls. Yes, you can poke the hat eye. Well, no, you shouldn't. It'll invoke the power of God. Or the God that gave it to me. What God gave it to me? You have no fucking idea. I don't either. Some guy gave it to me and was like, here, I don't want this no more, and gave it to me, and I don't want to piss it off. So it'd be best if we don't. Bill Cipher has this thing in Gravity Falls where you make a deal with him and he can possess your body as a result. So people on TikTok, now that they're getting back into Gravity Falls as a result of the Book of Bill coming out and the whole ARG surrounding it, they are going, hey, what would happen if I had my OC make a deal with Bill and had Bill possess their body? So this is my Spider-Sona specifically. I don't think I've seen anyone do it with Spider-Sonas, and I love my Spider-Sonas bits. They are trans, but they're closeted trans because their parents don't accept them. That's the little extra sprinkle of trauma on top of the already traumatic life of being a spider person. So, tonight we are doing their human form, but another night I will be doing another late night stream. This is a late night stream for me. But, on another night I will be doing another late night stream where I will be, doing another drawing stream, and on that one I will do the coloring and shading for their spider suit if they were possessed by Bill Cipher. So usually Bill finds a new outfit. However, my funky little Spider-Sona, that's them. I made them in a gacha program or whatever. They have an outfit that I would say Bill would be okay chilling in. Finds the glasses. Obviously, he's like, screw glasses. I don't need glasses. Heck, it'd be funnier to not have glasses on this mortal shell, because then I can run into things and it'll hurt, and I like that. So, yes, this is my Spider-Sona, possessed by Bill. I'm actually almost done with the drawing. You waited me really late, Lit Cloud, and I appreciate the wait. You need to see it's overrated. That's fair. Alright, but Lit Cloud, thank you so much for raiding me. You are actually the second person to ever raid my channel. The first person was Kiri Staryear. Love her to bits. Go check her out. But please, oh, and I did not do a shout out for you. I need to do a shout out real quick. Alright. Lit Zero Cloud. Oh, of course I gotta sign into my Twitch real quick. Hold on. I love that feeling. Oh wait, no, this is sign up. God damn. Hold on. I forgot that I had issues yesterday with my internet, and so I thought I had to log out of my OBS, and that was a bad idea. I was honestly not prepared for someone to raid me. Just give it a moment, and I will make sure to give you a shout out. Are you freaking kidding me? Now it's asking me for a code. I love this. I love Twitch. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Don't worry. We are doing A-okay. It is A-okay if this stream goes on a little later, because I am desperate to give this person a shout out. Alright, there we go. Please go check out Lit Cloud, everyone, for waiting, and thank them so much for waiting me. You are awesome. We like you so much. We love our raiders. Make sure to do your after stream care. So if you need food, you need water, you need to take a shower, you need to go to the bathroom, whatever you need to do after stream is okay. You do not need to stick around. It is cool if you do decide to stick around. You can vibe with my lovely chat. We got Vongala, we got Sentry, we got Likeable Paper, all my favorite peoples. It's great. You can vibe with them, and you can vibe with me, and we are all vibing. But if you feel like you're too tired, or you need to go rest, or you need to go eat, or you need to go hydrate, or do whatever, it is A-O-dokie with me. You are cool, you are appreciated, you are loved here. Just make sure you do what you need to do. That goes the same for anyone who also in the chat who also has a Twitch and decides to raid me at all. I will make sure your community is safe and secure and loved. Just like you. You all are safe, secure, and loved. No one will be hated for whatever reason. Honestly, with so much hate going on in the world right now, especially down in America where I live, we don't need any more hate. Like, the election itself is already bringing a bunch of hate with it. What we need right now is love. And all of that good stuff. I want this place to be a safe space for everyone, no matter what they believe in, or anything else. Right, and that is the drawing! I don't know, I might add a background later. But honestly, it usually takes me about 30 minutes to make a background. Well, not super long. I would say 15 to 30 minutes, and it's already an hour and a half. But that is the full drawing, like, hair, I will probably be if I do end up making a background, I will be posting the entire image onto the Discord. By the way, if you haven't joined the Discord, please go check it out. It should be in the link in my bio, along with my YouTube where I post all my VODs, and my TikTok where I post all kinds of stuff. Some of it's very, very old stuff though, so I warn you if you scroll too far down, it's gonna be some cringy stuff. Thank you, Vangala, for the compliment on it being a very nice drawing. I would say I'm mostly confident with my drawing right now, which is why I am so comfortable showing it off to you guys. But I will be making that art channel today. I know I keep saying I'll make an art channel and I'll make a fan art channel in my Discord, and I haven't yet. But I will be making them tonight, without a doubt. I might make a background later though. But normally when I make backgrounds, I will make very rudimentary shapes. I might not decorate the backgrounds a whole lot. The foreground and the person in the picture are what matter the most. But I might add even like a few special effects to it. And then, probably tomorrow, at some point, well, tomorrow's a very special day for me. Or a special, almost sad day for me. I lost someone about 10 years ago. On the 12th. Not September 12th, 2001. Unfortunately, it's not as special as 9/11. By the way, I feel super sad for all those who were affected by 9/11, but a family member close to me died September 12th of 2014. So I will be going down to the grave tomorrow and having a picnic. The reason why I'm very comfortable saying all this is because I've kind of accepted it, because it happened once again 10 years ago. So I have learned to kind of accept it for the most part. So that's why I'm very comfortable saying this to you all. I will probably still say when my family passed away in the tower. Oh, I feel so bad for you, Vangala. Well, I am reaching out to your family today then. I'm metaphorically reaching out to your family. Give them all the love and support that they need, because I know that remembering the death of a family member, especially on a tragic event like 9/11, is very hard. So, hug your loved ones, let them know you love them, and you care about them, and all of that. But I will be going down to my family member's grave tomorrow, have a little picnic. But at some point I will be probably completing the outlines for the spider suit, the Bill Cipher Spider Blue spider suit. That is a mouthful. Bill Cipher Spider Blue spider suit. That is wow. But obviously, with the kind of day that it is, it will not be as much of a priority as it would be if it was just a normal day off for me. But tomorrow we will go back to Cult of the Lamb streaming. But with that, I am sorry to say it, but that will be the end of tonight's stream. Let's go find somebody to raid, shall we? Go to intermission. Beat! I beat! No, I can't do it. No, it's fine. Here, let's go back and look at the picture real quick. So, you are a little late, admittedly, but it was a late night stream, so if I had done the outlines tonight instead of doing them a day early, you would not be as late as you are. Well, you wouldn't be as late into the stream. I'd still have a lot to go if I had done the outlines today. I'd probably, honestly, knowing me, I'd probably be starting on that on rendering right now. Honestly. But yes, hi Bean. Lovely to see you. What tonight's drawing was I did a Billsona. Basically, if you don't know what it is or aren't on the Gravity Falls side of TikTok as a result of the book Bill coming out. It's where a little demon, this little tangled thing named Bill Cipher, will make a deal with a character and will possess their body. And people have been doing it with their OCs and kind of basically combining the triangle demon with their OCs and like mushing it together. This is my Spider-Sona specifically. I've never seen it done with the Spider-Sona, so not only am I doing a civilian attire. Yeah, not only am I doing civilian attire, I'm also doing the spider suit. Speaking of which, I almost forgot to do that. Let's back out and then let's show off the spider suits. So this is Spider Blue. Obviously I used a base for it because I'm not good with action poses like this. So this is Spider Blue's spider suit. I will admit I used trans colors. But since they are trans rights. Hashtag trans rights. And they use this like mask thing on their face as like a voice module. So since they're a closeted trans person, when they're in the suit, they can be whoever they want to be, and so in the suit they choose to be a male because their parents can't tell them otherwise. Cause like their parents don't even know that they're Spider-Man. So they have like a voice module in there that allows them to like sound more masculine. But we will be taking this and we will be combining it with Bill Cipher. So like instead of having this like little like gendered spider thing, cause I gave the spider like a little arrow on its chest, on its head, as like one of the like gender icons. Instead I am going to probably make it a triangle, cause you know, funky like that. But yes, that is my Spider-Sona, and I will be working on the outline stuff probably sometime tomorrow. Again, it's on the back burner since I will be celebrating the 10-year anniversary of family members passing. So I will be heading down to the grave, having a little picnic. It'll be fun. I'll be able to tell them what's been going on in my life, all that stuff. But that will be it for tonight, and let's go ahead and let's find somebody to raid. Ooh, it's Kiri Soul Year time! Kiri is streaming Black Myth Wukong. Go raid them. That is tonight's stream. Again, I have not come up with a raid message yet. I am still brainstorming ideas, and I will probably brainstorm them. Kiri ended up what? Oh, is she ending stream? Oh, damn it. Okay, we will not do that then. Alright, have a good night, Bean. I will be waiting someone else then. Thank you for letting me know, Bongala. I know you do watch multiple streamers at one time. But thank you for letting me know. Is Small Mochi still streaming? I want to know if Mochi's still streaming, because we'll probably wait them if they are. Because if not, like I said, I'm not gonna wait them if they aren't streaming. Oh, she ended too? Alright. Then we will go to Shiro. I know Shiro is streaming. Alright, we will wait. Shiro. Thank you for letting me know, Fangala, because otherwise I would have waited one of them and then they would not be there and then I'd be like, whoop! Alright, so, once again, not a unique message, but we will just do Weep away! Like that. You are welcome, Bangala, and thank you all for coming in and joining the stream and chilling and hanging out and having all kinds of fun as a late night stream. I will be doing one more of these once again, like I said, Friday or Saturday. Uh I will decide which one to do tomorrow. And I will post it in the announcements tab on Discord. Bye bye, everyone. Good night. Sweet dreams.